Okay, how's it going, everyone? What's up, tycoons? For today, I'm looking at ticker symbol ARKX. Okay, that's the ARK Space Exploration Fund. I really like it a lot, personally for long term. So I mostly look at it for long term, and I do play. When I say long term, I'm thinking personally at least like 5 to 10 years with shares. But I do tend to do a couple options, swing trades. They tend to be cheap on ARKX, so I don't mind doing them. Anyways, with that being said, we have the weekly chart pulled up. Okay. Here, what I have is our initial bearish channel breakout that brought us up to these highs right here, which would be $21.19. Okay. Um, all I did was hit this and duplicate drawing, and I moved it over to our most recent highs and its lows in this red candle right here. All right. So as you can see, it did trade below this channel right here, this bearish channel, and found support at 1912. Okay. Well, currently we are trading below this bearish channel. Okay. And we have opened and closed. It actually, it's only Wednesday. We haven't fully opened and closed. We can see this candlestick could very well reverse, and this could just be a long wick, just as these were. So always keep that in mind. But as of now, it looks like we're heading into some bearish territory, um, on a larger time frame scale. But we are bouncing hard right here. So keep 19.12 as a key support level. All right. And then I have these were some former off of the initial bull flag right here. I was trying to chart out some bullish price targets. That's what these are right here, but these are still key and valid support and resistance levels. I'm going to take you guys onto the daily time frame real quick, and we can see that we have two gaps to fill currently on the daily chart. We have one right here at $21, and we have one right here at $20 in between these 2 points. Um, okay, and like I said, we have been bouncing at this 19.1 support level 2 days in a row. We have bounce right there. Okay, I'm going to pull up the 1 hour chart real quick. All right. And what I want to show you guys is a bear flag, okay? So this was a ARKX bear flag that played out, all right? So our high was up here, came down here, all right? And if you look up a bear flag, you typically have a channel that goes like this, okay? And then what you would do is you would duplicate this drawing and put it at the low, or I'm sorry, in this case for a bear flag, the high of the bear flag, and just have that drawing play out. If you can see, we have completed, and we actually completed it here. This was our bear flag goals, and if you notice, we had 2 green days in a row. We did open a little bit higher here, and then we opened a little bit below where we initially closed. So calls weren't too good of an option, but anyways, with that being said, I am looking at this as a key support level, as I indicated on my weekly and daily time frames. However, this could be a continuation of another bear flag, okay? Because we have this initially was a bear flag, okay? And all we did was duplicate this, and we completed it perfectly. It literally played out perfectly, and we're starting to pull back, okay? So we could see the stock rise again. So what we could do here is we could duplicate this drawing, okay? And then we'll put it to the lows of this. We'll do something like this. All right, and in this case, I would make it a little bit bigger just to cover that right there. Okay, and then we'll be done. And what we'll look for our next bearish entry, okay, would be for the chart to consolidate in between these areas and then open and close on the daily chart below this. Okay, all right. So if we look on the 1 hour chart, all these support and resistance levels will seem a lot more valid. It seems a lot more complex. Okay, but basically, We're currently trading above that initial bear flag trend line, and if we can keep this up, okay, here I think would be our next strong resistance level. So we may face resistance here, but I think there's a small chance that we could break this. This is, I think, is our much stronger resistance. Okay, as far as on the 1 hour time frame. So if you see this tomorrow, and it's trading below this level, and it rises up to here, don't be afraid to take profits here. But if you see we open tomorrow and we're above this line right here, then I would look to either see if this is going to be resistance and possibly get some quick put scalps. Okay. Sorry, that's way too zoomed in. But basically, if we come up here and we hit resistance, you could scalp it in 30 minutes to an hour and probably get 20 to 40% um, on some options. Or you could get into some calls if we are showing signs of opening and closing on the 1 hour time frame above this resistance level. And your next take profit zone would be this resistance level. And if it happens to go higher than that, you could set a trailing stop loss. So that's a brief breakdown of ARKX. A couple ways to trade it. Okay, I'm personally looking at long-term shares, so I would not mind it if we had possibly another bear flag. Okay, and we extend this trend line. It will duplicate this, and let's just say that this is going to be our bounce zone. Okay. Uh, we could see ARKX below 1850, which I don't mind. So I'll definitely be snagging some more shares up there. This is a long-term play for me. I don't mind a bearish outlook. We'll go back down to the 1 hour chart, and I will show you guys that we also have some bullish divergence. Okay, we have this bearish trend line right here, as you can see, lower high, lower high, lower high. Right here we have lower, this is our lowest low, higher low, and a higher low. Okay, so with that being said, um, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, we could see some bullish activity here soon, and it looks like we're starting to get some of that after hours. Okay, ARKX is up a little bit after hours. So look for some small pops, okay, and possibly we could break out of this bear flag. And if we break out of this channel right here, then we head into bullish territory. If not, I think we stay in this possible bear flag, and I'll be looking for a breakout, possibly at this breakout zone or below this red trend line right here.